Hello and welcome to CS110, Fall 2020. Computer Office Application. That means professional office application usage. You will learn how to professionally use the most common platform of office application, cooperative computing. Software personal productivity. In other words, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. That's because Microsoft is still the de facto standard. And so very likely in the next years in your business career you will meet Microsoft Office installed on your machines. But that's not the only platform available. We will touch also Apache OpenOffice, which is a free platform which works very well. And by the way, it's the official personal productivity software installed in the state and enterprise computers of places like China, India, and Brazil, which makes half the mankind so far. And also we will immediately have a look at the next step in personal productivity software in Office, which is the cloud platform. We will use Google Docs, Google Drive, and Google Suite, which I probably know you've already used, but you must be exposed to the fact that the future is no more in installed software. Even Microsoft Office 365 is now going on the cloud. Nevertheless, let's go to have a look at the basic rules and procedure of this class. This is the first one, the audio-video presentation. This is a PowerPoint show which includes my audio and my video sometimes. It's mostly audio. And this will be saved on stream, and this presentation will be your textbook. There is no textbook. Everything about Office, it's already on the web, so no need to buy $150 textbook, which probably is going to be obsolete in a few semesters, in 6 to 12 to 18 months. Besides this, the classes, the lessons that I teach in class will be recorded, and you will be recorded too. You must be informed and aware that you will be recorded while in class. Well, on the back, but it's always you. And also the classes, video, will be available on stream. So there's a lot of things to watch, just in case you cannot sleep at night. Let's go and see the next slides. This is basically what we're going to do in class. Advanced skills, you will be able to write clear reports, you will be able to use Excel easily, you will be able to understand where and if you find reliable data on the internet. And we also have a look at new trends and new tools if we can make it in time. I always find it correct to present myself. I was born a physicist, but my generation was absorbed into computer science. I think I've said that already in the welcome video. And this is my short synthesis of life. Most important thing, it's I'm in computer science since the late 70s. 78, I was programming and punching cards. I've seen everything so far. I hope a bit of this experience can be useful for you, but let's move on quickly. As you probably have guessed so far, these slides have audio and video. These are the symbols to click to watch the video and listen to the audio if it doesn't start automatically on your PowerPoint. I think this is quite self-explanatory. We are based on Moodle. So all teaching material will be on Moodle. These presentations will be available on Moodle. Tests will be available on Moodle. You will upload your test work on Moodle. That's where we are doing everything this term. At this time, it is mandatory for those who stay at home to have Office 365 installed on their own computers. Of course, PC labs are already all set. You can download, since you are JCU students, a complete free version. It's not free, it's paid for by JCU, and you can download it going to office.com and then select Office 365 applications, or from my GSU you can be taken there. Anyway, you reach the app show of Microsoft and then you download Office from there. Again, we are now going to have a very brief spell with cloud computing, and then we go into Excel, which is the most difficult thing, and then we go into Word, which is not so easy if you want to make it professionally, and then we browse through the presentation software that are now trendy. And in meanwhile, you will know something about computer architecture, how a computer is done, and some tools, zip and zip and image processing, which I believe you probably have heard already and certainly hit sometimes, but will probably be useful to spend 10-15 minutes on that. And then internet as a resource throughout the whole class. Everything will be much clearer when we start working on that, which is in the next 10 minutes. This is basically and tentatively to what we're going to do in this term, how we divide our time. This week is introduction. You will have drop add section, so I want to introduce you to cloud computing using a roster on the cloud, I call it anyway, a Google spreadsheet we will build together, and that will be it for this week. So next week we start with Excel 1. We will look at the different personal productivity software quickly and introduce the basics of Excel, which probably you all already know, but this class starts from scratch. So no previous experience necessary. I will teach you everything from the zero on. 4 weeks on Excel, then a recap and midterm. And week 6. Then 3 weeks on Word, and then the last 3 weeks for the presentation tools, for the recap, I'm doing a final rehearsal test. I will let you work, like you have as a graded test, the final of last term class, and then we'll do the final for your class. So you will arrive to the final with already one experience of a final of this class already done, already corrected, already commented and graded by me. I really have one or two basic rules to follow in class. Rule one is this one. If there is something you don't understand, then please ask. From home or from the class, you raise your hand, you make yourself known, and ask whatever you want. There are no silly questions, okay? Raise your hand anytime. You don't know what the mouse is, I explain the mouse. You didn't understand what the mouse is and how to use it, I explain it again. I think you will never understand the third time. But do not wait the last week of class before the final to come to me and ask, sir, please, I have not understood what the mouse is and how to use it. Okay? This should be quite clear. After the first rule that it's please ask questions anytime, this one is the second very important rule in class. Very, very important. I do my best to make this class pleasant, but I take it as a disrespect if anybody is minding their own business while in class. You have computers, they are facing you, I see your back, but I can see your faces, and a funny faces, it's someone doing something else. So please, please pay absolute attention to this rule. I think I gotta be very clear on this. Please do not do things in class you should not do. I take it very badly, but very, very badly. You cannot imagine how badly I take it.